Welcome to Premier Six. Everybody playing like every day. We 25K and I'm getting my pay. Feel free to play, so I'm calling my players. Couldn't ask for more cause it's free and I'm playing. This games, this scores, this current scores, it's a win, so I'm playing like every day. Welcome to Premier Six. Everybody plays and anybody wins. Couldn't ask for more cause it's free and I'm playing.
I think that's your first question to tell me. The plan for Azam, first we just came back, so there is no plan yet. There's first recovery. I think the guys deserved yesterday evening a couple of hours to relax and to enjoy the moment of taking the title. In the afternoon it's recovery, tomorrow we will train and everyone is fit, so that's good. And tomorrow we will think from the morning when we wake up, we will think for the cup and we will think which team we can play, how we will play, and so on.
After winning the championship of Tanzania, are you going to change or to rotate the squad toward the last game, 6 games in the VPL?
I think you have to distinguish two things. And when we started after Corona, we had 15 or 17 points ahead, so you can take rotation easier than in the cup. In the cup, it's winning or losing. You go through or you're out. So I think in the cup, and it's not thinking, in the cup you play with your strongest team.
Coach, you have African Cup. What do you say about that?
That's next year. First we have Azam and the cup, all African continent games. That's for September, October. We don't think about that, we think about Azam, and that's in 2 days. All the rest is future and it's dreaming.
Also, it's your first time in this Champions League. Maybe you can explain us your experience. How was it?
The league, you mean? The league? I must say when I came here and I saw the first games, I was surprised because the technical abilities are quite good. The tempo is not too high if you compare it to South Africa or the Northern African competitions, but technically and tactically it's not bad, it's in a good level, so I was positively surprised for the league, and I think even we can make more steps to develop Tanzanian football, not only me but also the national team and all the teams around, facilities. We can grow, there's a lot of things to do, so even in the future for Tanzania I think it can be bright if we make the right decisions, or the people in charge take good decisions to develop facilities and football and grassroots.
Coach, third title for Simba frequent. What do you mean for you? First, second, Simba will promise to take 10 titles. Do you think we have a team to score 10 titles?
Not promise, target.
Yes.
There are two things. There's the short-term vision and the long-term vision. If you ask me, you have a team to win 10 titles in a row, then I say no, because some guys are 30 years old. If we win 10, they're 40 years old. So in the end, you always make, in the end of a season, an evaluation of the squad, and you see what you need and what you don't need anymore. So actually we cannot predict what you have in 10 years. So that's impossible. But the squad is good enough to continue. 3 titles in a row, that means that Simba in the last 3 years are dominant, and I think when you have a dominant position you don't stand still. Even when you're dominant you have to make steps forward to stay dominant and to stay on top of the league for the next couple of years, and that's the two things you have to don't mix up, but really guide the process, that even the short-term targets we can get them, and the long-term targets, that's something for the CEO and other people to guide that through the process.
Frequent title for you, what do you mean?
Sorry?
Frequent.
Frequent?
Yes, title, 3 title. For you, what do you mean? Of course, the end of the history of Simba.
Actually, for me personally, it's not that important because it's my first one. But if you look to the club's history, then I think it's very important. Not many clubs win 3 titles in a row, not even 2 in a row. So that's one. But I think we have this year one big target, and 2020 can be a good year to be our first double, and cup and league, and I think that's your short-term target we have to aim this season.
Asanteni jamani.
GNM Cargo. Hii ni kampuni maarufu nchini Tanzania ya usafirishaji mizigo kutoka China na Afrika Mashariki. Na piga simu nambari 0677 066551